On today's session of Family Court with Judge Penny, two cousins,
I would say we were really close.
Like sisters close?
Yeah.
one bad loan,
I loaned her some money and was never paid back.
and a spiteful text message.
I had to take it to the next level.
What did she email back about your brother?
I hope your mom goes lay down next to your dead brother's body. It hurt, like a stab in the heart.
Did you take a deep breath before you hit enter?
She attacked me. She attacked my son. She said I'm a drug addict.
I would never, ever tell her to go lay by her dead son.
Her son is dead. Are you not getting what you said?
I feel horrible, and because I'm not crying right now and I'm not making it look like I feel bad, I do in my heart. I feel awful, and it's tearing me apart.
Families in crisis, I know exactly what they're facing. I have been there. From a life of hardship, I was able to build a lifetime of experience. Now, after years of serving on the bench, I use the law to fight for families. It's not only about verdicts, it's about solutions. It's about the compassion and the mercy that justice requires. I'm Judge Penny Brown Reynolds, and in my court, family comes first.
Melissa Lee is suing her cousin in the amount of $170 for an unpaid loan. Leah Barrett says she's not paying the loan back because she claims Melissa said some nasty things about her family via the internet.
All rise. Family Court is now in session. The Honorable Judge Penny Brown Reynolds presiding.
You may be seated.
Your Honor, all parties are sworn in.
Thank you. We're here today because you brought suit against your cousin.
That's correct.
Why don't you tell me about it, okay?
Basically, I loaned her some money and was never paid back. And after 3 months of trying to pertain that money back from her, I was unable to, so I had to take it to the next level. I loaned her a total of $170.
All right. What's the current relationship now with the family?
We're not speaking at all.
All right. Go on and tell me your side of it.
Okay, well, like she said, I did borrow some money from her to pay my storage.
Speak up though for me, so I can hear you.
So I get some gas money from her to get to my storage building, and I gassed her.
All right.
But,
Well, based on your voice, there's a whole lot more going on, right? Because
Yeah.
you seem like you're a little hurt.
yeah, a lot hurt.
A little hurt. And I see you have a witness with you?
Yes,
All right. Who's with you today?
that's my boyfriend.
All right. Why don't you come up? I know you've already been sworn in. What did you think about the loan? Because I think before Melissa made it, she talked with you about it, right?
She did,
Melissa,
Your
why
Honor.
did you talk with him before you made the loan?
Well, honestly, he's the one that makes all the financial decisions in the house.
You live
Even
together?
Yes, even though it was my money for my income tax, it was still something that I felt that, in a relationship that, a couple should do is, make sure that we make money decisions together. And I asked him if he thought it was appropriate for me to go ahead and loan her the money.
I stated to Melissa that it was a bad idea.
Now, why did you say that?
For the fact being is that Leah and Melissa hadn't been really that close all that long before. And I just didn't feel it was appropriate. I've seen it time and time again, and I was always taught by my parents, my father particularly, that you don't loan money out unless you intend never to get it back.
Let me say this at the outset. If you all think that this is just about $170, you know I would not have you in here if that's what it was all about. Usually it's the smallest little thing that happens when you're dealing with families.
That's right.
So you borrowed the $170. What were the terms of the agreement? She said she was going to pay you back when?
Basically, when she asked for the money, she said that she was still waiting for her income tax to come, that she had already filed it, and that it should be there within a week. And no matter what, she'd either give me it back within that week or when her next paycheck came.
All right. Did you bring any evidence with you?
Yes, I did.
All right. So what happened when the week came?
I had asked her if she had gotten her income tax. She stated she did indeed get it, but she had paid her other bills and she had paid her mother back.
Okay.
And then I said, well, what about paying me back? And she said, well, when I get my paycheck, we'll see how much it is and I'll try to pay you back then.
All right. Did you have intentions of paying her back when you borrowed the money?
Yes, I did.
So what happened that you didn't do it?
What she said about my deceased son, I just threw it out the door.
Okay, well, we're going to get to that because I'm going in a progression of what's kind of happening, okay? Are you her husband?
Yes.
Come on, stand up for me. All right, tell me about all this internet stuff, the texting and everything. You say more of what you might not say when you're on that internet emailing because you're not right there. So tell me what happened.
Well, I was in the room. My wife wasn't in there, and her phone started buzzing where she was getting a text message. So I picked it up and looked. It was Melissa.
Now, you all have permission to look at each other's text?
Yeah.
Oh,
She's
that's
welcome to look
good.
at my phone.
That's quite an opening. I don't look at my husband's and he don't look at mine. Now, it's not because I think he got another woman or nothing, but if he did, you have to know I'd kill him. No, I didn't mean that. I can't do that. But you understand.
Yeah.
Go ahead. You got it going on like that. Go ahead.
But I seen it was Melissa, and she was asking about her money. I told her we'll pay her as soon as we get it. But the way she was asking it was in a hateful way to me.
Okay, how was the hateful way? Because
It's-
you don't know it's hateful. You're reading some words.
Yeah,
So
just
what did it
the way
say?
the way it come off to me, it was hateful.
What did she write or text?
It just she just kept asking for the money, and then started saying we were making her feel like it was her fault because we wouldn't talk to her enough. We hadn't had our phones hadn't been on because we hadn't paid the bill and stuff, and that's what it made me feel.
Do we see what's going on here? The whole family's torn up because of this texting and email and stuff. You know, all of this was put into place to help us. But what's happening is some of the things that are said, and we're going to get to all of that. And this is not to bash anybody, okay? But let me just say this. When I'm talking to you, I'm looking at you. You can feel my expression. You can see my demeanor and my body language. So wouldn't it prevent you from saying certain things than if you're looking at a screen and you're just saying whatever you want to say or you're just texting whatever you want to say? That's the downside. I've done it myself. You know, when I'm hurt about something, it's the time that you really should take a moment to calm down. Then you go back and you do it. But some of us are just firing it off. In all your text messaging, did you take a moment to take a deep breath before you hit enter?
Yes.
You did?
Yes.
Okay. Remember you said that, because I'm going to get to that in a minute.
Still to come on Family Court with Judge Penny. Things get very emotional.
I don't think I'm the only one that's concerned that this 16-year-old child is in this court crying out her eyes. What's sorry is that you're in the middle of all this.
Family Court is back in session. Melissa is suing her cousin Leah for a $170 unpaid loan, which has resulted in the two cousins not speaking. But Judge Penny is discovering that it's really about a hurtful statement that one texted to the other.
I want to talk to your other witness, which is Samantha. How you doing, sweetheart? All right, how old are you?
16.
This is a big mess, huh? It is. Why is it a mess?
Wow.
You know why it's a mess. Come on, tell me why.
Because what she done to my mom,
Wait, who did to your mother?
Melissa.
All right. So tell me what happened.
I was on this instant message thing, and she popped up saying hey, and then I said hey, and then she started talking about my brother, and she said I hope your mom goes lay down I hope your mom dies and lay next to your brother's body.
Okay.
Your Honor.
Wait a minute. I don't want you to say anything. Damon, why don't you bring her? I'm going to bring you a little closer to me. Okay? Come here. We're going to do something different here. Come on. Let's just, okay. Oh, no. You're going to start crying on me. Tell me why you're crying.
I don't like people talking about my brother.
Okay, what happened with your brother, honey?
He died.
How did he die? In a pool? How old was he? Okay. All right. What did she email back about your brother?
She told me that I hope your mom goes lay down next to your dead brother's body and all that.
Did it hurt your feelings? All right. Did she text this to you, or tell me about this?
On my computer.
On the computer? Tell me about it. And look at me. Then like that you won't be, no, you don't have to be sorry, sweetheart. What's sorry is that you're in the middle of all this. But you know what? That's why you came. She does not deserve this. Out of everybody, you all adults can do your stuff.
I agree.
But y'all don't need to have children in the middle of this.
Can I say something?
Yes.
Though? I didn't just come off and make this comment about her brother or her son just because I'm a mean, nasty person. Okay.
They're leaving a lot out.
They're leaving
Your
a lot
Honor.
out in between, Your Honor.
Selective
Your Honor, it
memory.
started out, I did say something to her on the computer. I said, hey, what's up? She came back to me all snotty. I said, look, I didn't mean, it was an accident. I didn't mean to text you or type a message to you. She's like, what are you talking about? I'm like, look, I don't have any beef with you. My problem is not with you. My problem is that your mother borrowed some money from me and she couldn't pay me back.
Stop it. Let me tell you right now. What are you talking to a 16-year-old about the arrangement that she had with you and her mother?
Your
Her
Honor.
mother was talking through her.
Her mother was talking through
Your
her. Can I
Honor.
finish? I just want to finish. That's all I want to finish.
No, I want you to finish, but you got to listen to me too.
Yes, sir.
Because for whatever reason, I don't think I'm the only one that's concerned that this 16-year-old child is in this court crying out her eyes. I need to
You're
see
not.
some sympathy from you for her.
Your Honor,
Okay.
she should have never been involved in this. If her
We
mother
know
didn't
that.
involve her in this, she wouldn't even be in this.
I understand
It's
that, but
because
let me tell you something.
it's
It
because
goes
that
both ways. Now, baby, let me say this. You run your house with her because she
I
got to
know
go through
that.
you for the money.
I know that, but what
you're
kind of
in the wrong
person's gonna
place
put
right
their
now trying to run
16-year-old
me.
child in
I
that,
need you
though?
to sit right back down. Thank
Okay,
you
Your
so
Honor.
much. Yeah. I'm not trying to be disrespectful to you, but you know, I got to hold things together here.
No, I'm sorry.
Okay.
I just wanted,
All right.
everything
See, what
to be
I'm
heard.
saying is, even then, it's between her and it's between her. Melissa and Leah. I have to stay focused on why we're here. Was your mother telling you to email her?
Yes.
You were doing that? Now, no.
No, she was telling me what to write.
But what
Who
did your
does that to
mother
the
tell you?
16-year-old child?
Wait, now I'm going to put you out of here if you say another
I'm sorry,
word.
Your Honor. I'm sorry, Your Honor.
All right. Go ahead.
Like my mom told me to write stuff to her, and I did.
Now, Leah. Okay. Now, we know she's not lying.
No,
Well,
I
tell me
could tell her
about-
something to say, but she said things on her own too.
Okay, but let's talk about the part that you would encourage her to do. Do you
She
think
said-
that was a good thing to do?
Well, no.
No, it wasn't. Things were getting kind of out of control. Do you know what I'm saying? Do you all really know what you've done to her? Nobody wants to be put in the middle of grown folks' mess. I don't even want to be in it. You want to go sit down now? Okay, let me tell you something. We so proud of you. You hear me? Come here. I'm proud of you. You hear that you came to court like a big girl. You hear? Yeah, we're proud of you. Okay, go have a seat. Okay. All right, sweetheart. Thank you. All right.
It hurt. It's like a stab in the heart, but it was. I mean, I would never, ever tell her to go lay by her dead son.
Right.
You know? To me, that's cold.
Do you think that's when the whole thing took a bad turn?
Oh, yeah.
It did. All right. Melissa, because I know you standing up here thinking that everybody thinks you're the bad guy. Tell me why you did that.
I said it out of anger. She attacked me. She attacked my son. She said my son's sick. I'm sick. She started going off on me. So I felt, I was mad. It was anger. I said those words out of complete anger. I feel guilty. I feel horrible. I feel like less than a person for saying it. I don't think that I'm a great
You know
person.
something? To be honest with you, and that's all I'm about, we're going to have a truth moment right now. You're saying the right words, but in our heart, we don't feel like you feel any of that.
Oh, I'm sorry you feel that way.
Yeah, that's how I feel.
Well, I'm
You're
sorry you
saying the
feel that
right
way.
words. Because you know something? When I regret something, honey, you know it. But now you're in court. We're 6 months into this?
That's correct.
6 months later, when you regret something, we got to feel like you regret it. First of all, let me just talk about this, because I'm going to bring this to a wrap. Don't loan somebody money if you don't want to loan it and you're not prepared to. I think that's what your boyfriend said to you. Your words were, and the best thing I heard from you in the statement was, don't loan money that you're not prepared to lose.
That's correct.
Because you know something? People got to understand the worst way to break up a family, I'm going to have more issues in this court over money when it ends up not being about money. Because what's going to happen when you come to get your money back, they're going to have an attitude that you're asking for the money back.
Exactly.
Because they're going to think you got it going on.
I feel like crap. Oh, sorry. I feel like crap.
What?
I feel like less of a person.
That was the realest thing
Yes,
I
it
heard.
was. I'm sorry.
So there we go, sweetie.
Sorry,
I got to clap on that
am
one for
sorry.
you, too.
You know, I don't want
That's
to
what
cry,
I
but
want.
I am sorry. I didn't mean to say that about her son. I used to change her son's diapers. How could I say that about somebody changing my own son's diapers? If somebody would wish that upon my own son, I would want to, one, kill them, and two, make sure that they never breathe again. You know, I feel horrible, you know, and because I'm not crying right now and I'm not making it look like I
know,
feel bad,
baby.
I do in my heart. I feel awful. I should have never said that about her son. The fact of the matter is, I loaned her $170, and I asked her to please pay me back, and she didn't pay me back, and that's why we're here today, because now we're not even talking over money, and that's, I think, in a way, that's stupid. We're family. Family's supposed to be able to work through anything, and we obviously can't work through this, and it's tearing me apart.
No, but isn't that why you're here?
Yeah, I'm hoping to maybe one day make amends with her, but I don't know
Well,
if she can ever forgive me.
Still to come on Family Court with Judge Penny. Can Judge Penny get these once close cousins to stop emailing and texting and start talking?
words are powerful, but a hug is even more powerful.
Or has too much damage been done to mend this once close family? Family Court is back in session. An all-out cyberspace war broke out when Leah failed to pay her cousin Melissa back a loan in the amount of $170.
Let me tell you something. Sometimes words are powerful, but a hug is even more powerful. And all I ask is that if somehow I could bring this family back together, because I could feel that you all loved each other before. And please not let $170, I don't care if it was $17,000 come between you. But do you think you could just hug her, or you could hug her? Why don't you try to do that, and let's see in a hug if that might feel. All right. We okay, right? All right. Let me tell you something that my husband and I decided. My husband and I, our marriage got so much better when we decided not to be historical. What does historical mean? If it did not happen within the last 72 hours, you can't bring it up.
Like that.
Right?
Still to come on Family Court with Judge Penny. Judge Penny prepares to give a ruling, but not without some sound advice for Samantha.
One good lesson you're gonna learn, that adults, we make mistakes. There's nobody that's perfect.
Family Court is back in session. Cousins disputed over a loan and began a nasty internet fight. But Judge Penny is getting to the heart of the matter to bring these cousins back together.
And let me tell you, I appreciate you all so much. Imagine what would have happened if this would have gone on. And at this time, I'm going to issue my ruling. I find in favor of the plaintiff in the amount of $170. I have the canceled check for the $140, but I think that you also loaned her some money,
Right.
$30 for gas, right? Do you dispute that? All right. So I find in favor of the plaintiff for the $170. And then also, as an aside, we're not going to be historical, because all of this will come undone if you bring it back again. All right, case stands adjourned.
All rise.
Still to come on Family Court with Judge Penny. Find out what happens with Melissa and Leah. Has the truce stood, or will the feuding cousins continue their cyber war?
I feel great about the reconciliation. I'm finally glad that we can get past this and hopefully rebuild a new relationship.
Come here. Okay. You're still crying. You're still crying. Don't cry. It's good. It's good. All right? Okay.
Thank you for tuning in today. Please like and share your comments on this episode. I want to know how you feel about this case. Don't forget to subscribe.